you ever notice how the most famous men in Hollywood always have the craziest stories going around about them? And even when things get really messy, they still keep getting richer and more powerful? But right now, Tyler Perry is in big trouble. Like he's standing on a cliff and the wind is blowing super hard. This time, it's not just silly gossip from the internet. There are lawsuits, real proof, and old friends talking about him. Tyler Perry got super rich by making stories about people going through hard times and finding hope. He played a funny grandma named Medea who yelled a lot and made people laugh even when they were sad. But behind the costumes and jokes, something else might have been going on. Something that's not about healing, but about being in control, tricking people, and maybe something really dark. Now, Jaguar Wright, a singer who's never scared to call out bad stuff in the music world, says she warned people a long time ago. She said, Tyler is not who he says he is. She said he's been hanging out at Diddy's crazy parties and getting really close to much younger guys. But back then, people didn't believe her. They said she was just being mean and loud. Same old story, right? Until now. Now there's a man named Derek Dixon, an actor from Tyler Perry's TV show The Oval, who's talking. He's suing Tyler for $260 million. And this isn't just some maybe he said thing. He has names, messages, and really serious stuff to show. Derek says Tyler told him he'd help him become a big actor. He said he could be in movies. But when Derek didn't do what Tyler wanted, he got scary messages. Not small ones either, more like, do what I say, or your TV character will be gone. It's like a real-life gangster movie, but instead of guns, it's using secret contracts and the power to give or take jobs. Derek says this started in 2019 when they met at Tyler's studio. At first, things were normal and professional, but then things started to get weird. Tyler began texting him at night. He started talking about personal stuff. Then he made flirty and weird comments. One time, the lawsuit says Tyler told him something like, when you find the right spot with these guys, they go crazy. That's not a nice compliment. That's just creepy. The scariest part? Derek says Tyler once pushed him against a wall. He said Tyler grabbed his neck and said gross stuff while on set. Another time, Derek says Tyler came into the guest house where Derek was staying. He didn't knock, and Derek was only in his underwear. Tyler tried to touch him. Derek says he had to change the subject super fast just to get out of it. If you think this is too crazy to be real, wait, because these stories aren't new. Another actor named Christian Keys talked about something similar. He once said a powerful Hollywood man told him to spread his cheeks if he wanted a role. He didn't say who, but people kind of guessed it was Tyler. It was the same thing. Promising roles, touching when it's not okay, and messing with someone's feelings. Now people are looking at all of this again. There's even that photo of Tyler on a boat with Mariah Carey's ex-boyfriend, Brian Tanaka. Some think that picture made Derek finally speak up. Some say Derek thought he was Tyler's special guy, but then found out he was just one of many. This isn't some rumor from Twitter anymore. It's starting to look like the same story over and over. Powerful men who control jobs and make people stay quiet by offering roles and money. The kind of stuff people whisper about at parties. But now, they're not whispering anymore. Tyler Perry might not just be offering chances to act. He's being accused of making a secret plan to take advantage of people. He acted like a nice mentor, but Derek says it was really about mind games. He says Tyler kept switching between being super nice and super scary, like a magical helper one minute and a scary bully the next. When Derek said no, Tyler didn't stop. He made things worse. The lawsuit says that as soon as Derek said no, bad things started happening. He says Tyler threatened to remove his character from the show The Oval unless he gave in. And guess what? The scripts started changing. Derek got fewer lines. He had less time on screen. Derek says he watched his roles slowly disappear, scene by scene. While Tyler acted like everything was fine. That's not just being mean, that's using power in a really smart and mean way. It wasn't just about acting either. Derek says Tyler offered him a writing job after he didn't go along with the physical stuff. Like he was trying to use a new offer to make Derek forget what happened. Derek said no. At that point, he wasn't just trying to save his job, he was trying to run away. But even after he stayed away, Tyler still kept texting. And the texts? They're creepy. One message from Tyler says, No straight man would be cooking for you unless he wanted to fuck you. That's not just wrong for work. That sounds like someone who's acting jealous and controlling. Like someone who can't take no for an answer. And remember Christian Keys? His story is just like Derek's, but from years earlier. Christian said a big Hollywood guy tried to sleep with him in exchange for movie roles. He didn't say the name, but people guessed. In one video, Christian said he drank too much Hennessy and passed out in someone's guest house. They told him it was safe to stay there. But while he was sleeping, the man came into the room and tried to get into bed with him. Christian pushed him away, but the guy came back and tried to touch him again, even during a handshake. The craziest part? Christian says he recorded the guy talking. He says he has proof of the man offering money for stripping and talking about having young black guys ready anytime, like it's some weird subscription plan. Christian says he didn't want to be known for that. His brother told him not to share the recordings because people would only see him for that one thing. So Christian stopped talking. But he never said it wasn't true. That silence said a lot. Because when someone has proof and doesn't say anything, it's usually because they're scared. Scared of what powerful men might do to them. Christian even said his brother warned him that once he shared this, it would stay with him forever. That every casting person, every news show would only remember that headline. So Christian stepped back, but he still had his proof. And Jaguar, she never stayed quiet. She got even louder. She said Tyler used religion as a disguise. She said he started out performing in black churches. He sold out shows by talking about God, but she says it was all a trick. He didn't care about God. He cared about money, power, and control. Jaguar says Tyler used the church to get famous, but once he was rich, he never looked back. She said he made tons of money from church people, but didn't really give back to church groups. The only one he gave money to was Bishop T.D. Jakes, who also has a lot of rumors about him. Jaguar said it wasn't real giving. It was about hiding things, using friends, money, and silence. And now it's all falling apart. Actors are talking. Proof is coming out. And Tyler? He's disappeared. Christian Keys didn't vanish after telling his story. Even when people online made fun of him and said he just wanted attention. He stood strong. He didn't take it back. He just stopped saying more. And that silence meant a lot because when someone could ruin big careers by posting something but doesn't, that's fear. That's survival. That's someone who knows what powerful people can do behind closed doors. Christian said it too. His brother told him once you share stuff like this, it sticks with you forever. Every job person, every news outlet will only see that one story. So Christian stayed quiet, but he didn't delete anything. He kept his messages, his recordings, all his proof, and Jaguar, she never stopped. She said Tyler used God as a trick. She talked about how he got big in black churches, sold out shows, and said everything was about God. But she said that was just a plan. He didn't care about God. He cared about money and power. Jaguar said once Tyler got what he wanted, he left the church folks behind. She said, even though he made so much from church fans, he didn't give back much. Except to Bishop T.D. Jakes, the same pastor with lots of shady rumors. Jaguar said both of them were regulars at Diddy's secret parties, where other famous people went too. It wasn't just for fun. It was about control. Jaguar says Tyler kept actors quiet, told them not to talk to her, and made himself the king of Black Hollywood. He made his own studio, his own shows, his own casting calls. And soon, if you were black and wanted to act, you had to go through him. No other way. She even named actors like Lamb and Rucker, saying they changed after working with Tyler. She didn't say what happened. She just asked Christian to speak up and confirm what people were already whispering. And now, social media is full of people talking. They're putting pieces together. They're saying the same thing in different ways. That Tyler Perry, the man who was supposed to help the black community, might have been doing the opposite. One person online said, Christian Keys could have had $260 million if he went to court too. Another person wrote, not surprised. People have been talking about Tyler for years. Finally, someone's suing. Even if Derek doesn't win the case, the internet already believes him. People are watching old videos again. Old interviews, past cast choices. The things that used to feel like rumors now feel like secret truths we didn't see. And Tyler, still not saying anything. No post, no message, nothing. Jaguar said just wait a few days. He can't hide forever.